How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store is wrapping up its Black Friday sale, but they waste no damn time rolling out some new sales. We've got an end-of-the-year sale and a games under $20 sale. Pretty sure the games under $20 sale is just a rollover of everything in the end-of-the-year sale. That's under $20, of course. I believe this is the exact same way they rolled out the sales last year, in that they did the Black Friday sale, then they do the end-of-the-year sale. End-of-year sale ends on December 20th. You are kidding yourself if you don't think they're gonna do a major sale before Christmas, and after Christmas into that. I mean, people are getting their consoles, PlayStation Store credit, etc., etc. And that paves the way for the holiday sale that runs into like the middle of January. So yeah, that's a lengthy one. However, this end of year sale, a lot of stuff on sale to say the least. I mean, I filtered it to just the full game, premium editions, and game bundles. And you're looking at 2,200 deals across this sale, and then the under $20 sale, there's quite a lot of stuff there as well. Under $20 is actually 2,046 deals, so we'll get to all that stuff. Let's start talking about it, because I have not looked at this myself. Sonic Superstars is 30% off for 42 bucks. Another one of those titles that has been going on sale as a part of Black Friday, but you know, if you buy it digitally, you get the digital tax, baby. You pay $7 more because it's been going for 35 at all your typical spots, but 42 here for the standard edition. Game just came out, so it's still a decent pickup, but yeah, there you go with that. Monster Hunter Rise, 50% off for $19.99. A lot of talk about a potential new Monster Hunter, so you know, if you want to get Rise in there before World 2, you know, inevitably gets announced, you know, there's your opportunity to do that. Hogwarts Legacy Digital Deluxe Edition is 40% off for $80. This is a total trash Digital Deluxe Edition. The only reason a Digital Deluxe Edition even existed was to fleece people $10 for early access. Like, let's be completely honest here, guys. You get some cosmetic items and nonsense like that. The Standard Edition is $42. You should just get that, even if it's only a $6 price differential. You know, just get that. Remnant II is 40% off for Plus subscribers. I believe it knocks it down to $36. Yeah, 36 bucks. DLC for this just came out. I believe it's called The Taken King. You know, one of the best received games of the year, so if you want to check that out. Alan Wake Remastered is 50% off for Plus for non-Plus subscribers. If you're a Plus subscriber, $9.89, and $9.89 for Alan Wake Remastered is awesome. Some of you guys are really gonna hate me for saying this, but I was not crazy about Alan Wake 2. I know, a lot of people consider it to be Remedy's best game ever. I still give that edge to Control. I can see why people love Alan Wake 2. There are just some things with that game that really turned me off from it. But like, when I objectively assess Alan Wake 2, I'm like, yo, this is like a really well-made game, and the attention to detail in it is really good. The sound design is really good, but one of those games that I think everybody else loved and didn't really click with me. Whenever that happens with a game, I always like to remind people I'm one person. You know, I have an opinion, but my opinion sometimes is just not going to be applicable to you, and I think that's going to be the case with Alan Wake 2. And, you know, at some point I want to give that game another playthrough and, like, just see if I can enjoy it a little bit more. But, yeah, I still can, like, respect that game, but, back to Alan Wake 1, which is what we were talking about. $9.89 is a great price, and I loved Alan Wake 1. It shows its age for sure from a gameplay standpoint, but still a worthwhile game to go through. And I would recommend you playing that before Alan Wake 2. Dying Light 2 Stay Human Deluxe Edition, $40 on that. I mean, you know, this game came out 18 months ago, actually longer than 18 months ago, like 21 months ago, February of 2022. Man, oh man, has it been a while, how the months have just flown by, but I like Dying Light 2 at this price point, no mas. Like, try to find the standard edition for like sub 20, and then, you know, we can talk about that, but 40 bucks, way too much. Playto Bundle is $40. This gets you Playtale Innocence, which you can value that at like $10, and then Playtale Requiem at like 30 bucks. Pretty good deal at $40 if you're a Plus subscriber. Those games are excellent narrative-driven titles and incredibly dark. If you want games to like uplift your, you know, maybe crappy spirits at any given time, Playtale probably ain't that, but it's a good experience nonetheless. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is 58% off for $29.39. Love Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, if you talk about all the PlayStation exclusives that have been released in that PS4 era, I feel like Ghost of Tsushima, from a Metacritic standpoint, it's at like an 83. I think it should be rated quite a bit higher. I thought Ghost of Tsushima was excellent, and a lot of people I saw gave criticism to Jin as a main character, but I think a lot of the aspects that people were critical about actually made sense when you look at the context of the game. The game's story is Jin going from this samurai, this kind of like Joe Schmo dude, not Joe Schmo, but you get the idea, this by the code type dude into the Ghost of Tsushima, and I feel like that narrative arc, yes, this is a very much introduction into what I think will ultimately become Jin Sakai's overarching story, but I think it was a pretty damn good introduction, and when you look at it that way, just saying it's an introduction might be like, hey, does this game have a ton of... It does have a ton of content, and it has a lot to sink your teeth into, but I think there's a much larger story to be told, and hopefully we get a sequel announced, you know, in the near future. GTA 5, 1979, it's GTA 5. Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2, the bundle is 40% off for $59.99. I mean, RDR2 goes for like 20 bucks, so they're essentially valuing Red Dead 1 at 40. You know, I love Red Dead 1, but I value it at $40, even with the 60 FPS patch. Probably not, even if it does come with Undead Nightmare, and, you know, I'm a sucker when it comes to games I'm super nostalgic for, but come on, 40 bucks for RDR1, I don't know, that's a bit too much. Ratchet Rift Apart, $29.39, available on Plus Extra, so you can play it that way. Dead Space Digital Deluxe, another gimmicky nonsense Digital Deluxe edition, it's 40 bucks, like, Dead Space Remake is a great game, but, you know, no reason to get, you know, fleeced extra cash for the Digital Deluxe Edition there. Last of Us Remastered is $9.99. Yes, I know most people are going to be like, go play Last of Us Part 1. Part 1 is also 4x the price of Last of Us Remastered, so keep that in mind. And, yo, Last of Us Remastered holds up well. Even if it's 9 years old or whatever, 9.5 years old, still looks pretty damn good. And I played through Last of Us 1, I want to say the remastered version, like a year before Part 1 came out, maybe even less than a year. It might have been like 6 months before Part 1 came out, but yeah, definitely go check out Last of Us Remastered if you haven't. I mean, that goes without saying. Resident Evil Village Gold Edition is $19.99. That's obviously an excellent price for Resident Evil Village, an excellent game that was one of my favorites of 2021 in the mix, you know, top 3 to 5 games. It was a great game. Gold Edition gives you the bonus content and all that good stuff. Definitely check that out. Borderlands 3 for $10.49 is a decent pickup as well. Batman Arkham Collection, $6. Highway Robbery. It's gonna be in our under $10 video. I'm sorry that you guys are sick of hearing about that ad nauseum, but even if one person picks up the Arkham Collection for $6 again, Highway Robbery. Sonic Frontiers, $24 on that. That's pretty damn good. At that point, I would probably recommend Sonic Frontiers. I mean, I always recommend Sonic Frontiers. Who am I kidding? At that point, I'd recommend Sonic Frontiers. I've been recommending Sonic Frontiers for the better part of the year. Like, let's be real here. But that game's got an awesome soundtrack. Gameplay's pretty good. A foundation has been set for Sonic to evolve in the future, and I think Sega set a pretty damn good one. So hope to see that continue to do well. Resident Evil 2, $9.99. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves, $19.99. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands Next Level is $17.49. I wasn't a big fan of that game, but if you like the Borderlands gameplay loop, like, you'll still probably like it. I wasn't crazy about the board game gimmick either. Little Nightmares 1 and 2, the bundle, $15 on that is great. Diablo 3, the Eternal Collection, $19.79. Excellent deal there. Given that that's a lot of replayability, and like everybody hates Diablo 4, so why spend like $50 and, you know, hate it too. But yeah, Diablo 3 for that price I think is quite good. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Deluxe Edition is $19.54. I believe that includes Season Pass 1. Yes, it does. Yeah, it includes the first Season Pass, which the big thing in the first Season Pass is you get the Future Trunks episode, which is actually pretty damn good for, you know, what you're paying here. Remember that this is on Plus Extra, but you don't get the PS5 upgrade with the Plus Extra version, which is whack as all hell, but yeah, for $19.54, that's pretty good with the DLC included. Season Pass 2, however, not included. That includes more story-based content. Octopath Traveler 2 is $42, another game that you just gotta pay an egregious digital tax on, but, you know, what can you do? DMC 5 Special Edition, $16 on that is pretty good. Persona 5 Royal, $30 for the PS5 version is pretty damn good. I mean, it's one of the best JRPGs. Really, it's one of the best games of all time, so, yeah, for that price point, quite good. Dying Light Definitive Edition is $9.99, great deal there. I like Dying Light 1 better than Dying Light 2, so check that out. Like a Dragon Ishin is 30 bucks. Pretty good deal there, but, you know, that's just gonna get cheaper and cheaper. Amnesia the Bunker on sale. Haze Light Bundle, It Takes Two and A Way Out. 20 bucks for that seems kind of pricey, but It Takes Two still holds up in price, so that's actually not too surprising. What else we got? Civilization, Immortals of Aveum Deluxe Edition, $40 on that. The Deluxe Edition is another, you know, trash Deluxe Edition from EA. I feel like, yo, EA just be doing these trash Deluxe Editions. But yeah, the game is getting a major free update, or it already got the free update. There's a trial available now as well. Check it out. Like, I like the game. It's just that $70 price tag was egregious. Lost Judgment is 18 bucks. That's PS4 and PS5. Ultimate Edition is $22.49. The base game is on Plus Extra, but the Ultimate Edition gets you the Kaito File story expansion, which is worthwhile, so that's quite good. FF15 Royal Edition, $14 on that. I believe that's a new low for FF15, which, like, yeah, FF15's story is a complete train wreck, but, yo, gameplay-wise, open world, visually, like, there's a lot of things to like about FF15. Just driving around, listening to the great soundtrack, you know, there's stuff to like about FF15, but that story, my goodness, was it a train wreck. Especially at launch, where they didn't have everything refined, the DLC was just handled so poorly, and so on and so forth. Kingdom Hearts is on sale, a lot of deals in general, but I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. A lot of deals to go over. Obviously, expect our typical stuff. Under 5, under 10. You guys know the deal. We cover these deals ad nauseum, so expect a lot of the typical stuff, but we'll cover it all throughout the course of this week. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as I mentioned in previous video, guys, if you missed out on something on Black Friday, like, it's really not a big deal anymore. They're trying to get your money every day of the year. Yes, Black Friday in quantity will have a little bit more, but yeah, you're still gonna get a ton of stuff throughout the year. That'll do it for me again. Your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.